CryptoRedRon here today, and you guys are going to take a ride with me. You guys are going to hear some stuff, not just my normal crypto stuff. Whatever I'm doing along my way during my day, I'm just going to keep the camera rolling for a bit, and you guys can come along with me.
Hello, what can I talk about you?
I'm good, how are you?
Pretty good, what can I talk for you?
Can I get a cheesy roll-up?
Cheesy roll up right now?
And 2 of the beef burritos, the value menu ones.
Alright, 2 beef burritos right now?
That's it.
Alright, and would you like to round up to $5 to get 13 notifications?
Not today.
Alright, 421 on it for you.
Alright, thanks.
Yep.
Alright guys, I'm pulling around right now. I'm gonna go secure the food. That way I have physical energy to continue making these videos for you guys. So this is my crypto.com. As you can see here,
Any sauce for those 3 items?
yeah, could I get a decent amount of fire?
That good?
Yep. Oh, sorry.
I was just gonna put them in the bag there.
Alright, either way, cool.
And then 421 for you.
Thank you. Alright guys, sorry about that. So again, this is showing my Shiba balance. They're down negative 0.27% right now. Looks like I got just under 21.
Food, your card.
Awesome.
Have a good night.
Thank you, you too. 1 minute guys. Gotta secure the bag. Alrighty. Alright. Paid debit. Done. Next time, eventually I'll be paying using crypto, but let's keep this one going guys. Just under 21 million Shiba, 22 million. I gotta get that up. That's a little bit, I'm not a big fan of it being just below. I have some on Coinbase as well that puts me over that 22, but looking at 988, that's too much. That's too close for me to not go ahead and buy that last little amount. So now let's jump over to Trust Wallet, get in there and take a look. Earlier I did Peach Folio. I was showing you guys me navigating Peach Folio, and sorry, let me roll that window up. Probably pretty loud, I apologize. Alright, so my findings in Peach Folio were just kind of showing you guys some of my wallets and some of the balances and where they're at. I'm not seeing, so right here in this Trust Wallet, this is the one that has my Safe Moon. 1 second. Huh. Okay. SFM. Scared me for a minute. So I have a lot of wallets. That's no secret. I just kind of always go and check in on them. Ouch. Did you guys see that? I'm going to have to go back and rewatch this video. That thing just took a big jump. Sometimes they'll do that. Whenever you're first going in to your wallet and you haven't been in it and it's still kind of updating, sometimes you'll see a number and then it will rapidly change, like we just saw there. Maybe sometimes it's still looking in the other wallet a little bit. Whatever the reason being, there's always that little glitch where it kind of takes a second for it to catch up with itself. Ace T, I think that one is a fake. I don't remember really buying in on that one. Crowdex. A lot of these just seem sketchy, guys. So again, bear with me. I'm gonna walk into an establishment right now. I'm gonna keep my screen recording. You may hear some stuff in the background, but again, don't worry. I'll check back here in just a bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We got 4 of them.
All right.
And,
Okay.
how about the lime juice?
Lime juice.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good.
You want 3 of these guys too? Okay. And then see your ID broken? Make it. 5 of these are $10. So. Yeah, 5. Yeah, usually rings up 5 for 20. So. One more random candles. All right, so they come down to 30. Alright. So that's it for you? Okay. Let you run up in just a moment. Always forget that. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. What's your change back? Okay. Have a great day and drive safe.
Good.
Good.
Not that good.
Was here for this state? Yeah, yes, it did. That's yours. Do you want to ring him up or do you want me to get this guy? I'll ring him up. Okay, perfect. Make sure. Hello.
Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. What did that $12 one end up coming down to?
Down to 8 or 9, I believe.
Yeah, I'll try that one.
Lime OG.
Yeah.
Is this guy?
Yep.
Alright, we will get you run up in just a moment.
All right. Thank you. Little rabbit. Wallet 5.
There we go. You work nicely for me. It's gonna come down to $45. Do you want me to take one off or do you? Yeah. Okay, which one? Let's do runts. No. So you have multiple of Driving Miss Panda, Envy, Total Knockout, and Papaya Cake. The Envies? That would be here. Alright. Alright, so that'll come to 41. I got you. I was gonna rubber band. That way you don't lose one. Not a problem. Have a great day. Drive safe out there. I didn't notice you had one of those. Yeah, that's cool. You too.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
Doing good.
INDC.
All right, so it comes down to 9.
We got one more in there.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
You're very welcome. You have a great day.
All good.
Drive
Awesome.
safe.
Yeah, getting slick out there. Thank you. You too. Alright guys, sorry about that. So let's see here. First things first, I made a video a minute ago and whatever I was looking at, Peach Folio, they don't support the amount of zeros that we're showing. So I was seeing 9 zeros on that one, but really it was like 13 or more zeros. So again, like I say on every video, or disclaim on my channel in general, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Just a guy that's trying to help you guys out. So please don't go and say CryptoRedRon. I saw a video where you showed little rabbit with 9 zeros. And then there was a video where you showed it with 13, 14, 15 zeros. I don't want to hear that ever, because my objective is not to mislead you guys. But again, I take things at face value when I see them during the videos sometimes, and that often will lead to more research, unless I've researched it ahead of time, you know, the topic. But I don't always do that, because I like to discover things with you guys as I go, so you can see in real time the issues that arise and, you know, some workarounds. Again, if everything came out perfect every single time, you know, then there would be no need for any of this anyways. So I want to just correct that on there. I don't know if you guys noticed when I stepped into that establishment a moment ago, there was quite a long pause when I got to this spot, to the little rabbit. Sorry, I'm sitting here. I got people in front of me. I'm trying to get by in traffic. All right, so again, it says it's up 33%. All right, what's going on here? I'm sitting on a hill. I'm going to end up peeling out, trying to get out of here. I don't like being stopped on hills in the rain. I'm going to end up tearing up this whole driveway trying to get out of here if this guy doesn't go. Go, man. You got all the space in the world. All right, we're not all created equally as drivers. All right, guys. Again, continuing on the journey. Give me a second here. Sorry. All right, just hopping back in the car. All right, so heading back. So I'm just making a drive, and you guys are here with me. Again, I'm just exploring. This is Start Your Crypto Journey with CryptoRedRon. And $18. I'm gonna say something, guys, but I don't overtake this in any certain direction. But Little Rabbit, it's cool to me. You know, they started out, they've been up, down, but there's certain projects that I don't really know deep down how much to trust them. I mean, some of them just come out of nowhere. This one seems like they've tried, like they really try to have a community, a backing. So I feel like this has remained one of my possible favorites. But again, I'm very cautious with any of them, but especially cautious with something like this. Just so all over the place. There's so many zeros. I just don't know what to really gather from it. But I will say that, you know, down the line, if I ever wake up and there's a news article that something spiked big and there was a new group of financially free individuals, I would hope to be on that list. Again, I can't predict anything. I'm no professional. I'm no advisor. But I kind of deep down hope that this is one of the ones that brings me some of that additional financial freedom that we're all seeking. Again, OR system, great asset there, in my opinion, for myself. I definitely recommend you look into it as well for yourself. Moonrat. Yeah. And just to clarify, normally I'm not a fan of the value menu. I did go through earlier and grab a snack. Again, I'm just heading out of a previous function. Just needed something real quick. Not all three of those items that I ordered are for me either. But anyways, that's not really important or relevant here, but the fact that I'm having you guys just ride around with me, and this is about 90% crypto, 10% just taking a ride with me. So we've kind of navigated my Trust wallet before. Let's go in. I want to go here and do some quick, let's see. Again, earlier I was telling you guys about this one, Doge Dash, and they have a demo right now. So if you play the Doge Dash demo and you get to level 10, I'm under the impression that you may get 10,000 free Doge Dash coins. I'm going to definitely try to see what I can do tonight to maybe knock out a few levels and see how I feel. See how realistic level 10 is to achieve. So we have that. What else do we have? Elk Finance, DexPad. All right. So I was doing some additional research the other day on Chronos blockchain, elk.finance. I started liking them. Not a lot of companies or platforms right now really appear to have much in the way of support for Chronos and their projects, but this elk.finance, they do. I mean, you can actually launch, well, you can add liquidity and everything to a Chronos project through them. So any of these platforms that offer Chronos early on, I have respect for them, and moving forward I will consider them. You know, I have a newfound level of respect and admiration for them, just, you know, for being so early on. Dexpad.io. They're also really they seem decent. I've played around with it so far. I liked what I ran into. I will say there was a little bit of, and this is not their fault, I don't think it's, you know, whatever, but kept running into certain fees. It was really weird fees, but I think that's part of just trying to create and facilitate and launch and you know, maintain a project, a coin. So I was trying to launch it, but every time I turned around, it was fees. I did get it launched, got a little bit of liquidity put in there, but I never got the LP token contract address. I'm still kind of working on that. But again, I have Croton out there. I created it. It's floating around. I've done videos on it, but I can't get that LP token address, which again, it's all just part of growing and figuring this out. So we'll continue to see where I end up with that. I don't have my wallet connected right now because I'm in regular browser, not dApps. Photon Swap. This is where you can also go. I kept running into a little bit higher prices on Photon, I think is what it was. I probably should have went with them, because when I started out with Dexpad.io, and when it was all said and done, I ended up adding liquidity using elk.finance. But even though it was less expensive, again, now I'm like stuck in limbo. I've added the liquidity, but I can't seem to do anything further. I'm almost at a standstill with that token right now. Maybe it's just needing more liquidity added for the initial. But anyways, we won't go into that right now. But yeah, Photon Swap, also another good one. We have Crowdex, Photon Swap, VVS has their own. Lot of different ways to go. And again, they're not only Chronos. These last couple pages that I've shown, they're not only Chronos. They cover a lot of stuff, Binance, BSC, Ethereum, all that. But the reason I have them pulled up on my history, and the reason that they kind of are standing out to me lately is because of the fact that they support Chronos. And again, this early on, there's not a whole heck of a lot of platforms out there just yet that are fully integrated over into Chronos and what they have to offer. Like tonight, I'm on the prowl for some Crow King, CROKING. I watched a video. I'm going to post some info on that today or tomorrow, so stay tuned. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor. Please like, subscribe, share the video, tell all your friends and family about this. I put this stuff out here to help you guys. If you see kind of where I navigate and the things that I end up in and where I'm at, maybe that'll just give you an idea or something to try out or to branch off of. So again, let's continue. But Photon Swap, definitely a cool one. Let's see here. What do we got? Large movers, CoinGecko. Once again, I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to say this. I'm going to say one, PETH is very sketchy. It's been up, down, up, down. Don't take my word for it. Do your own research and make your own decisions. But I've seen it have some extreme highs, up 10,000, and then the next day or two I'll see it negative 100. So I don't know what they're trying to pull here, but them being up that high, hitting rock bottom, being up that high again, something seems sketchy. But I'll just say, if they were really that doing that crazy in numbers, I think we would be hearing about them a little bit more. PETH, I don't know what you want to call it, but at the end of the day, I'm going to call possible scam alert. Don't ever let me stop you from investing in anything. I'm not here to stop you from making profits, but don't ever let me encourage you, because I won't. But don't ever feel like you were encouraged to jump in and buy something based on anything I say either. That's not what I'm getting at. I'm showing you stuff. I'm saying here's where it has been, here's where it can be, here's where it will go or could go. We don't know. That's the beauty and the beast, so to speak. The beast and the beauty of crypto and markets in general and just trading. And so, again, I'm going to just say PE. I have like red flags all over the place for that one. But let's not overbeat that horse. That horse is dead in my book. I'm not buying it. If you want to buy it, you can buy it. But I'll continue. So we got a bunch of top gainers here. I go here. Oh, hold on. Let me refresh. Okay, I started off refreshed. So ERZ, Zabu. I kind of browse through these. Here's what I do. I go through. First I look, did anything catch my eye? Am I invested in any of this? And I kind of do the same for top losers. I've lost money in a WSPP, Wolf Safe Poor People. Don't ever invest in a WSPP without doing a lot of extensive research, and even then I would still question it. If it has WSPP attached to it, I have personally been robbed by it. I would avoid it at all costs. Again, that's not financial advice. Do what you will with that information. I'm not here to bash any projects ever. If I know for sure that they robbed people, I'll warn people. At the end of the day, I'm not the crypto police, and I can't do anything. You know, if anybody is impacted negatively, all I can do is say, I hope it doesn't happen to you. Can try to lead you towards the right way. But again, with me not being a financial advisor of any type, this is nothing more than just, hey guys, scenarios exist, and you know, here's some tips that might help you know what could or may happen if you happen to go down either certain scenario or whatever. So let's get back to it. Top movers. Crowdex. I love Crowdex. They're going to be big. Oh, round one, steak with crow. They're going to be big, guys. And they're an exchange. So sorry, there was a vehicle on the side of the road with their lights on. I didn't know exactly what was going on. Just flipping on the spotlight, make sure they were all right. I got a heck of a spotlight on this rig. All right, so when you withdraw, blah blah blah. Crowdex, I love them. I'll say it again. I love Chromoon. I love Chronos, and I also kind of like Chromoon. Kind of love Chromoon. I don't like how 60% of the holdings are within like top 10 wallets. Little sketchy, but I still feel like I wish they would do good with that one. So that being said, we'll keep an eye on Chromoon, but Crowdex is where you go. I'll be on here later, hopefully tracking down that Crow King that I'm going to buy. And I'll just mention that Crowdex seems to have the most broad or wide selection of tokens. I've gone in and tried other swaps and exchanges. I've shown you swaps that I've been at, and specifically Chronos swaps that I've checked out, or ones that support Chronos in addition to everything else. And I'll say Crowdex seems to have the most options. All the other ones that I went through, and then I go to Dex Screener and kind of browse through a lot of this too. But again, everything else seemed to have less in the way of tokens. I'm going to tell you something that's good and bad. That's good because more options, more stuff you can try to find, more coins, more of a chance of getting in early and possibly taking a nice, easy ride on that rocket to the moon. Give me a second, guys. I'm going to kind of be on a little bit of downtime here. I'm approaching my driveway, and it's on a real small private road. I don't want to make any miscalculations, so bear with me here. But again, with Crowdex having the most, that also means a couple things. So, okay, they have the most. That means you could go on, you could find almost anything. If it's out there, they probably have it. Good. That's what we want. But the other thing that comes with that is, okay, so usually when there's, I don't want to call it quality or quantity over the other, but I'll say this. I've noticed this in general, just in all of this with crypto and whatnot. So, hold on. All right, so when there's a whole bunch, sometimes it seems like there's a slightly less of a vetting system. And to clarify that for those of you that don't know what I mean by that is, there might be one exchange that says if a token creator or a project creator does not do this, and that, being whatever, then we're not gonna support them. We're not gonna put them on our platform. They have no home here with us. Okay. So, a couple things happen there. One, okay, you don't want to have what I'm looking for. I'm going to your competitor. Photon Swap, whoever. Crowdex doesn't have it. I'm going to the next guy that does have it. I don't have time to play. I need this coin before it moons. So that's your mind state, right? You need that coin right now. You're not going to wait. Again, not financial advice, not a financial advisor, just helping you out. Like, subscribe, share this video. Thank you, guys. All right, so here's the thing. You want this coin, and you want it now. Waiting until tomorrow, you may have already missed the rocket. So you go to chronoswap.com. You plug in your little contract address. All fun and games, right? It's all good. Go in there and check it out. If they don't have it, so then you jump over to Crowdex. You get on Crowdex, and lo and behold, they have it. You're happy. That makes your day. You don't know what to do. You're jumping for joy. Just the excitement level is through the roof. So, knowing that, one second. Knowing that you need that coin and you found it, you're going to buy it on Crowdex, right? You needed it. You've been holding up. Sorry, waiting for it, looking for it, so you found it. So you buy it from Crowdex. Awesome. You got in early. You're heading to the moon, possibly. But then you find out that project wasn't vetted. They didn't do an audit. They didn't have a white paper. They had 60% of the holdings of in the top 6 to 10 wallets. They had no roadmap. I hate to throw anybody under the bus, but this all happened with CrowMoon. Again, guys, I'm a supporter of CrowMoon. I heavily back it. I have a nice bag of it, 9.9 billion. I send people 100 million at a time of it because I back it so much. But after doing my due diligence, jumped in. I had to have it, rushed out there, found it on Crowdex, got it. And then I put it through the normal vetting. Normally the group that I deal with, our set of investors, what we do is we research the heck out of some stuff, and then we buy. We don't rush out and buy anything. We're not in any rush by any means. And so in sticking with that practice, we do our research like crazy before we spend a penny. We're not big into buying stuff and then finding out later that 60% of the tokens are owned by 6 to 10 wallets, that there's no white paper, you get where I'm going with this. It's never fun to spend your money and then find this stuff out after the fact. So, now that we know this, I just want to take a step back and say again, we do our research. We try to do 90% research, 10% purchasing. But CrowMoon was new. Everything was so new. Sometimes you don't have a lot of stuff to go off of when you're doing the research. And in knowing that, here's the deal is that sometimes we do have to make that call, we have to take a gamble, so to speak. Take that gamble. Again, guys, I'm not encouraging anybody to gamble or take any risks. Don't take any uncalculated risks. Don't do anything without thoroughly researching, taking your time. Don't jump into something with a big hope or a maybe, because you'll be let down. Sorry, I'm still just on this crypto.org page. I hope that you guys are with me here for the story and the journey more than just what's on my screen. So bear with me. All right, there we go. Oh man, I'm home now. Had those boots on all day, got them off and on the boot dryer now. So we're smooth sailing, guys. So let's keep going here. And let me just check something real quick. All right, guys, hold that thought. I'll be right back. All right, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that little hiccup. So again, just when there's more options and there's less vetting, you just have to be careful and wonder, you know, are they just allowing anybody on their platforms? If that's the case, there may be a bigger risk to get rug pulled or robbed or shorted in any given way. So again, be mindful of that. Just think about it. You know, if they're taking anybody and everybody and not really thinking twice, then where does that put you, you know, as an investor, and your risk level probably elevated. So not to say anything bad about any particular company. And like I said, I like them. I like that they're, you know, offering us so many options on Crowdex. So I'll keep being a fan of them and showing their platform and using it. But once again, just be careful, do your own research. Now we have Crypto.org. This is where it all starts as far as Chronos. The Chronos blockchain. This is the home of it. And I don't frequent this site a whole lot now that I've kind of gotten a little more familiarized with with Chronos. But Crypto.org chain, developers, wallets, partners. Releases, chain dev activities, total PRs and issues, 303 pull requests, 319 issues, desktop wallet beta, Crypto.org, desktop wallet beta. I'm going to try that. I'm going to check that out. I don't have that yet. Anyways, Crypto.org, let's continue. This was me exploring Avalanche, AVAX, and their blockchain. Avalanche is the fastest smart contracts platform in the blockchain industry as measured by time to finality and has the most validators securing its activity of any proof of stake protocol. All right, so then we have Dex.Guru. This one was pretty cool. I forgot what asset I have it loaded on right now. Let's take a look. That's cool. They put a little Christmas hat on the guy. So we have the market. I have noticed this one always takes a little bit of time to load. Not the end of the world, but still a bit of a nuisance. I don't want to talk bad. I wish that this part went a little bit quicker, honestly. But, you know, that's whatever. All right, so let's see here. 1 second. There we go. It's kind of loaded up now. Wrapped BNB. And sorry, I was just looking at the time and I realized I missed something that I was trying to do at between 5 and 5:15. Not sure how long I've been home here, but I missed it. Oh well, not important. So again, hold on. Here's a little ASMR for you guys. All right. So back to business. Liquidity Activity. DYO. I like this one too. This one's cool for activity. Tells you there's some bot movement on ADA, slow movement on those bot, and then the shark movement, $299. So again, you see shark, whale, you see different types of icons for the activity, which is pretty cool. And then up here it gives you, this feature is free while Dex.Guru is in beta. Keep in mind then, this may eventually, they might start charging for this. DYOR, do your own research. And there you go. I think if I were to select anything else, yep, these numbers. So what they do here is if you want to do DYOR, their Avalanche. See, they're giving you some quick data. There's the website for it, the social platforms that they're on. Again, quick and easy. But yeah, that's just if you want to check out the DYOR section. I don't have my wallet connected. So some of the options may be minimal right now. Let's see. I was checking out Prince Flocky V2. Been getting a lot of traction on these videos lately. People seem to have interest in it. So seems like some of the interest has slowed. But I mean, it was doing some climbing, and it was kind of hot there for a couple of days. It looked like. How realistic were those numbers, or how superficial were they? Not quite sure. But again, we were watching this one. We'll keep watching it and keep you guys posted. I love CoinMarketCap. They're very clean and orderly with their layout. Easy to grab contract addresses. DexScreener.com. I'm also a fan of this one. They're cool. Definitely Chronos friendly, as you see here. They seem like they really have a lot that they cover. And if you notice up here on the top, we have new pairs, trends, and watch list. Let's go take a look. BYG, Black Eye Galaxy token, up 29.9 in the last hour. Or Ragnarok, Trader Joe. Uniswap, Metagaka, Sheep. So we have Sheep, Deegan Protocol. That's under, it's showing under Chronos. That's saying that it's up 731% in the last hour. It's also at a price of $6.50. So Sheep, this one is up 58. Again, guys, always be mindful. So if you see here, this is two of them. They both say Sheep /WCRO. Liquidity is 1.1 million on both. I'd be careful, guys. Just the fact that we're seeing it more than once. Oh, here's a third one. Sheep. So there could be a couple things happening here. One, Chronos, Avalanche, Chronos. So Sheep, up 1,700. Sheep. So what I see here, guys, is I feel like one of two things. One, either this is just showing the same stuff and it's from all the different swaps. But I feel like, oh man, these all feel kind of sketchy. These feel kind of fake. Not kind of, these feel very fake. So let's go ahead and investigate a little bit. 5 minutes, 0.49% down, 1 hour, 1 hour, 1 hour. 5 minutes, 1 hour. Oh, that's sketchy. If you look there, it had a huge... What? 27,000? I don't know what these guys are pulling. Bunch of 16,000 purchases. Well, guys, that one looks sketchy. Again, I'm not going to go into any certain thing at this time. Let's try another one. 58% up. Let's see if this chart shows that. Down. 221 and 552 were the sales. So let's try this again. 221, 552. So again, these might just be multiples that we're seeing. I don't want to completely shut them down or shoot them down. But it feels like each of these are like 262. I mean, when I go through the transactions, it seems like it's all the same thing. But when I'm going through here, it just feels like, see, they all do that big A. They all seem like they're different on here. Again, that's a confusing one. Won't go too far into that. I was just trying to show you trends, but maybe every few minutes, maybe that sheep one kept showing trends. Maybe it kept trending in some way is why it was being shown multiple times. Don't know. What are we looking at now? We're looking at nano caps. All right. Market cap 810,000. All right. So these are pretty cool. Do we see any Chronos in here? Ah, that's a letdown. I don't see any Chronos projects in here, but that's all right. We will still be keeping an eye on this in the future moving forward and see what we can come up with. I apologize again for all the in and out on this one. Again, just showing you guys some stuff. We're just taking a ride together. Metapets 63. Right now I'm on cubestreet.com. If you missed that during the transition, I jumped over to cubestreet.com. These guys are awesome. They pump out a lot of results. There's so many tokens and coins and projects and everything floating around that sometimes it's a bit hard to keep up with. So I've done other stuff, showing some of the tools and resources that they have here on CubeStreet. CubeCal is great. It's their calculator that you can find out if you were to eat a zero, where would you end up, things of that nature. I apologize if anything's loading slowly. Here at home, I have awful internet. I'm out in the middle of nowhere with 1.5 megabits per second internet. I'm still waiting on our good friend Mr. Musk to deliver my Starlink internet. I have had that on pre-order since February of this year. Again, I live right where all the coordinates line up. I'm shocked that I don't already have service, but we're not going to get into that right now. We're here to look at what we're looking at. So, I'm not going to go in. I've done videos. I'm not going to go in and do any calculations right now on the CubeCal. But again, if you were to put something in, let's say, maybe I will. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and a 2, 2. That's where I bought in at Crowmoon. Or say we're going to sell 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go 8, 2, 2. I have 9.9 billion. Sorry, guys, I was thinking. 99. 1, 2, 3. 100,000. I think we're there. I might need one more comma. Yep. So bear with me. Oh, hold on. 99 billion. Is that allowed? It should let me go that high. All right, guys, I'm going to I'm gonna check with them. I don't know if there's a limit. Let me see if there's a limit. Enter amount of tokens. Again, 9.9 billion. That's a lot. I might just be screwing up here though. 90. I did 99, so 9.900000. One. Alright guys, I'm going to see if there's a limit on the amount of tokens you can sell. I might be screwing something up here too. I might just be doing it wrong. Let me set this to 12%. And again, we're just playing around here. I haven't got to play with this too much. And if we did find a possible limit on the token amount, then that's good. Because then we'll pass that on to them and see if there's any future plans. Or if I'm just doing something wrong as far as being able to plug in 9.9 billion. I know there has to be a way. Again, I'm just kind of cruising around, showing you guys stuff. Not going too far into any details or anything right now. Kind of showing you what's available. Let's see. What is Tezos? Close the back door of your wallet. These are awesome. They show you guys back doors that you may not know are there, or tokens that have permissions or access that you may not be aware of. You can go in and you can revoke it. There's a lot of stuff that you can do to protect yourself that not everybody's fully aware of. So again, to revoke access, log into allowance.bf.finance through dApps and connect your Binance. Revoke 10, so revoke all. So you see here it's showing the ones that you'll be surprised, guys. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor, but go in and check this out and you will notice the following screen and you will see some stuff. You will literally go, wow. Once you have revoked, this field should be empty and you're safe. You're literally going to say, wow. You're not going to realize, you'll realize after doing this that you're not quite as safe and secure as you thought you were. You may be if you're really, really slow to invest and cautious and careful and doing your due diligence as you should. But if you ran out there and bought a bunch of stuff and just kind of waited for the dust to settle before you looked back, you might be in a position to where you've ended up with some tokens that you may definitely want to revoke access. Because at the end of the day, this allowance unlimited, I mean, you're giving them backdoor access. Say you wake up to $6.2 billion in your account. It can happen. Say you wake up to that and somebody else has access. You think anybody's going to walk away from, or say it's $1 million. Say it's $1 million or 100,000. If some unknown character or actor or individual has a key to your back door and they can walk away with that money and you don't even ever really even know they were there, why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they? If you put yourself in a position to be robbed, you will be robbed, is usually kind of like the general consensus of things. So again, let's go back. BSC scan. What was I looking at? Coinsniper.net. Huh. All right. I go here sometimes. Ooh. Method not allowed. What? We're just going to go to Coinsniper. Why isn't that loading? Okay, there we go. Scam Telegram channels. This website provides a list of user submitted cryptocurrency. Alright. Scam Telegram channels. And then, okay, I understand. Dolly is always really high on here to the point where it just seems suspicious now. I don't know. I maybe shouldn't talk bad. But it just seems a little bit weird that they're doing so just unbelievably good here on this Coin Sniper all the time. It definitely seems like it's a little bit suspect to me. I don't know. It just seems too good to be true that they're always the most popular, and I don't know, maybe they are. Maybe I'm missing out. Maybe I need to invest in Dolly. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor. Just sharing some thoughts. Shiba Galaxy, Little Baby Doge, Lunar, Flocky Millions, Flocky Mooney. Oh man, where do they come up with these names? I'm just going to be blunt here for a minute, guys. They pull these names out of thin air. Some of them are complete nonsense. I don't get it. But whatever, if they make us money, then so be it. Sorry for that little rant. Shiba Demon. Oh my gosh. Gift FOMO. I can't take it, guys. I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm just kidding. But anyways, Kishimoto. All kinds of fun stuff here, guys. I'm gonna probably end it here with this Coin Sniper page. All-time best, new listing. Ooh, pre-sales. I've done video on pre-sales. I've lost money on pre-sales. I'll say, I'll say in my crypto journeys, pre-sales and trading bots are almost the biggest losses that I've incurred other than rug pulls. So if you want to ask me what's the main ways that I have lost money in crypto, it's been from a rug pull. It's been from me trying to run trading bots. And I try to run trading bots and I've lost money. You're not always going to win on these. And so I've gone in. I've even done a video. They have a new infinity bot option, which is awesome. And right here. And then the spot grid, which is what I've shown before. Really cool options. But again, I've lost big on these. I've made little and lost big, and that's just part of research and figuring it out and learning. I was trying to be aggressive. I was trying to go out there and really jump into some stuff, and at the end of the day, I jumped out of that plane before I made sure that my parachute was ready to deploy, and I ended up with egg on my face. So having said that, you guys be careful. This is, just stuff to keep you safe. And again, how I mentioned pre-sales, I have gotten in on pre-sales $70+ at a time and watched them tank. Lost it all. I've also gotten in on pre-sales and turned 70 into 300. But some of that was winning. Some of that was white list. Blah, blah, blah. So long story short, do your research always. Question everything. Use CryptoRedRon and Cube Street and Cube Scan as tools. Again, not as financial advice or financial advisors, but as tools to keep you on your feet and moving forward, most likely in this crypto journey. Like, subscribe, share the video, share my link, 2rons.com and now CryptoRedRon.com. Give that to everybody. Share that. Call your grandmother up right now, whoever, somebody that's close to you. Say, hey, I want you to get involved in crypto. There's a lot of money to potentially be made out there. I want you to watch these videos. I know a guy, and his name is CryptoRedRon. All right, guys, see you next time. Thank you.